Hi, my name is Crimson Cardinal on Tumblr, and this is my review from beta reader Usman E. It's the second review that I have, and it's pretty much well made. The writing is uh, it's my first chapter ever written from a fanfic, Paris Mertz fanfic, and it's titled Now We're Married, and you can find it on AO3. So it begins with this. They sent me a word drive with every one of the subjects, with every one of my strengths and my weaknesses, and how to improve them with very well separate. How would you say? Well, yes, the subject of what it's analyzed on my text. In general, narrative, flow, and clarity. They say the transitions happen too quickly, and the solution will be slowing down the key movements. And yeah, I highlighted to make it easier and faster. The second subject is the sentence construction and readability. Some of the sentences feel overloaded, so the solution for me would be simplifying the sentence, structures, actions, and thoughts. I will agree in this one because I was checking out one of my paragraphs. It's like this huge, it's only one dialogue from one character in a row, and I mean this character Haynes. You would know that it tends to ramble a lot, but in a reading, when as a reader they might feel it a bit too much and maybe I can cut it, or I don't know, organize it better so it doesn't feel like a boring ramble like they will do. Okay, simplifying sentences. Next, emotional development and progression. The transitions can feel a bit abrupt. And the solution would be on expanding on the emotions of the characters, especially from Perry, because I am writing it from the point of view of Perry, so that will actually help a lot. The next, yes, the transitions are related to the same, that the transitions happen too quickly. How to slow them down, as said before, expanding on the reactions of the character. Next, use of warmth as a motive. It says it's feel generalized, and a solution would be specifying what sensation it's making that warm, like confusion, attraction, emotional conflict, whatever. And yes, I actually, when I was writing it, I wasn't very sure about what kind of emotion I wanted to express there, but I didn't take the time to actually add that extra specificity. So it's said here. So yes, thank you for that, highlighting that on my writing. Okay, the Haynes emotional portraying is the one of the strongest, it says here, but it can be improved by giving more space to breathe. That's again related to the first one, the slowing down the key movements with that space to breathe. Now, the impact of the key emotional movements. The emotional beats resolve too quickly. It's the same. I need to slowing down and allowing more pause, hesitation, internal reactions, and that kind of stuff. Dialogue, clarity, and flow. Due for the format, well, English is not my first language, so it's kind of difficult for me to actually write that dialogue structure. But the solution that it's given to me here, it's separating the dialogue structure from the actions. That's something that I think it's more about my inexperience as a writer. And I'm pretty sure that if I write something in my own language, that will be the same problem. So it's very one important that I will be working it. I'll be working on it later. The next one, the balance between humor and emotion. It overlaps with emotional important moments. Um, this is a fanfic based on comedy show, and part of that comedy comes from um, that is that quick transition between something emotional and suddenly something funny, but maybe with in a grading format it needs a bit more space or more time between one thing and another. Even for a being comedy, it still uh, need that uh, extra grading, extra actions between that switch. Since it without okay, the solution is letting certain scenes without immediate humor. Yes, is I'll be putting a little bit more attention to that. And here the beta reader says, and overall impressions. It's a strong, engaging concept supported by a compelling character dynamics and underlying emotional tensions. With improvements to clarity, pacing, and emotional build-up, it has potential to become much more immersive and impactful. So thank you very much for this beta read. I really appreciate each one of your recommendations, and here's their link to their beta, the link to their I don't remember the word. Well, it's the fiber where you can find and look for their services. Again, it's Usman E, and I will post in Tumblr their this link and their social media, so you want to have a better read too with this quality that I really appreciate the clarity. Then you can find them here in Fiverr and Tumblr. And thank you for watching and listening.